From the crime careers of 1,000 numbered women, Yankee Company and the Acme Comedy Theater reveals the menace that turns today's first offenders into tomorrow's legions of the lost. Lady Lockup. The sensational story of a crime empire behind prison walls. Each day, the criminal courts condemn scores of unfortunate girls to prisons that need reforming more than the prisoners. Desperate women because the law forgot them. Branded women because men betrayed them. These are their stories. Dorothy Finnegan, larceny, 3.5 years. Bertie Jean Starr, second-degree murder, 15 to life. Sally Stein, narcotics conviction, 4 years. Madeline Matches Branford, arson, 7 to 15 years. Eileen Marie Moffat, involuntary manslaughter, 3 years. Penny Nichols, burglary, 5 years. Delilah White, common prostitute, 4 years. Gina Spinelli, vehicular manslaughter and grand theft auto, 6 years. Frank Banter, the warden. Harold Whitaker, the administrator. Barbara de Gaulle, the head matron. Previously on Lady Lockup.
Big Frankie cut you off, little sister Birdie. He's not paying me anymore for you.
No, that can't be true. That can't be true. I've been taking the rock for him for 10 years.
Yeah, you don't got any more protection anymore. Hey, Delilah. 30 days in the hole's a long time. How's that face doing?
I'm a monster.
Hey, Warden. I see you're indisposed.
And now, for tonight's episode of Lady Lockup. Our story opens in the office of Frank Banter, the warden here at Corona State Prison for Women. However, there's someone else sitting in Frank Banter's chair. His assistant, Harold Whitaker.
Believe it. Such an unfortunate circumstance, but now I'm in charge. That's right. Clause 342. In the event that head warden is no longer able to fulfill his duties due to being ill or some unknown personal circumstance, the task then falls to the second in command. And that's me. That's right, me, nobody else. A new era is going to come to this prison now. Not even Barbara's going to stand in my way. And all those girls who tried to manipulate me and belittle me, they're going to get crushed now. They're going to get crushed under the boot of Whitaker. Hello? What was that noise? Oh, God. I wasn't prepared for this. Keep it cool, Harold. You can do it.
Just then Marlborough enters.
It's alright, keep it cool, you're all alone. And no one's gonna try and upset you.
Fooled you! Did you ever play that game when you were little? Harold? Knock, 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 run!
For your information, I still do.
Then why didn't you know what was going on, Harold?
Maybe because I am transitioning myself to a more professional demeanor. That's right.
Work harder on it. You're ridiculous, Harold. What are you, 7?
You know, I realize that things and mistakes I've made in the past have landed me in a difficult position, but maybe you should be talking back to me.
Did you grow a set, Harold?
If that's what you want to call it, yes. Wherever the warden is, I think he'd be proud of me that I'm stepping into my own. Wouldn't you agree?
Wherever the warden is someplace you can go to, Harold. You think you can go up against me and win? Stronger people have tried. Nobody's done it yet. Uncomfortable much?
A bit. Then the die is cast, Barbara. At the end of the day, we'll see who stands tall and who's...
That's what I thought. You're ineffectual. You always were, you always will be. I'm gonna squish you like the cockroach you are.
We go to the library, where we find Penny Nichols and Sally Stein. Penny is trying to read a book.
Hi. I'm learning to read a book. Can you recommend what book I should read? Tale of Two Cities? What cities are they? Constantinople and Rickshaw? What kind of book do you want? Something with a bunny. Something happy. It tells a story, and there's lots of pictures. Well, thank you. You know, I don't think we show each other enough affection in prison. That was really sweet. Oh, you haven't had the kind of affection that some people show, have you? No, I don't do that. Well, this book will be right up your alley. It's an Easter book called The Bunny Ate My Laundry. Oh, am I gonna get sick? I'm Jewish. I haven't actually read it. Jews can't read? Touche. You want to help me? He's a funny bunny. He's purple and he's got big fur and ears. What's he say? He's saying, I am the Easter Bunny, but I'm mad because you don't have any socks. So I'm going down to the laundry room to see if you got any. And I might use them to cover your face. And then on Easter Sunday, when you wake up, you won't get anything because your face will be covered and you would have died during the night. That bunny is not funny. I'm kidding you. It's not what it says. Oh, you're trying to joke with me like a friend would joke to another friend. Yes, like a friend. Oh, so can I consider us friends? Well, since I've been stabbed in the neck with a hypodermic needle by the leaders in this whole prison, I need a friend.
I heard about that, and I want you to know that Miss Eileen, she's very sorry. She didn't want to do it, but she had to because of Miss Birdie.
Eileen, that dame. She's on my blacklist.
What's a blacklist?
People I don't like. People who I may have to take out or something. I've done it. I've done it before.
Don't do it. Don't do it again. Please, she's a sweet girl. She was forced into it. I promise you. Come be our friends. We'll take care of you. We'll all take care of each other.
You're not the kind of person that having you as a friend is really gonna help. I'm sorry. You don't have any power. And I don't either right now. But we can like each other in secret.
It's a good secret.
We go to the showers, where Birdie and Gina confront Eileen.
Oh, it's just you.
Oh,
Hi,
it's
Birdie.
just us.
Hi, Gina.
Hey there, Red.
I was just looking at myself.
I want to look at you too. Such a pretty, clean girl.
You didn't get all the soap out of your hair.
Oh no, you didn't, and it's such beautiful hair.
Such beautiful red hair.
Shame on you if you lost your beautiful hair!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we didn't mean to do that, really.
Hair makes us crazy.
What did I do to you?
What did you do to us, Gina?
What didn't you do to us, Red? I helped you hurt Sally. Isn't that enough?
Have you ever heard the term loose lips sink ships?
I told no one about that.
Well, we're the ship in this scenario.
And you're lying right now.
Guess what, Eileen? Bars are open. Sound travels.
I just told Penny. It doesn't matter. Penny doesn't matter.
You just told Penny! Penny, that dumb squawking bird!
Penny doesn't know anyone. She's just...
Who does Penny see twice a week at the library, Eileen?
Warden?
Warden, Eileen. Now, we wouldn't want you to make this mistake again.
No, Birdie, I wouldn't.
Have a little knuckle sandwich,
No,
right? Jeepers, am I dirty? Have you seen the soap, Gina?
I ain't got no soap.
I guess it must have been dropped over here.
Take a shower, girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Meanwhile, out in the yard, Dottie is cleaning up when Delilah White walks by.
Your hand isn't big enough.
Maybe if I stand in the corner, the shadow would cover it. Delilah's pretty, Delilah's pretty, Delilah's pretty.
You know, I dug some holes. You could stick your head in a hole.
Why are you being cruel to me? Dottie, what did I ever do to you? Look at me. I'm a monster!
Delilah! We've all been hurt in this damn place. Your scars are showing. Some of our scars are deep. Deep inside.
Men don't care about your deep inside scars, they care about my ugly face. What am I gonna do?
You're gonna do what you did when you got in here, and you know what? They weren't doing it in your face.
I'm sorry.
Do I have to spell it out to you? Men ain't putting a thing in your cheek, though they could now.
Vulgar woman! I may be a prostitute, but I ain't no drag.
Oh, Delilah, I'm just teasing you. I'm just pulling your leg. I'm sorry you got hurt. That Barbara, she's a wicked woman. She's got a heart of stone.
She's got that stone, and I heard her say, the parole board is coming. The parole board is coming. I hope they call me in. But then what will I say? They're men. They're men after all.
You gotta keep yourself together. You keep yourself together. You act like a lady in front of that parole board.
Act like a lady.
It's the afternoon meal, and everyone's there, seated, anxiously waiting to eat the grub that's laid out before them. When Harold, the acting warden, comes in to make an announcement about the parole board.
Mop water and cockroaches.
Eileen, why aren't you sitting next to me?
Guess we're not special friends anymore.
Look pretty, ladies.
Your attention, ladies. I wouldn't be making kissy faces at me anymore if you knew what I contained in these files. As effective immediately, the parole board is arriving on this prison today.
Oh my God.
The following inmates are up for parole. Delilah White. And Dorothy Finnegan.
Mister. What?
That is all.
You got a problem, Stein?
Yeah, I do. This isn't fair. I've been good. I've been keeping my nose clean.
How clean you been keeping it? Let's go.
Congratulations, ladies.
We next go to the office of now Harold Whittaker. He's there with Dottie Finnegan.
All right, Miss Finnegan. Let's check your records here. Exciting day.
Big day, Mr. Whittaker. Nice weather we've been having.
Agreed. Now, bouts of high temper, short temper, red hot temper, uncontrollable anger, viciousness, lashing out against inmates, But we made some progress in solitary confinement, didn't we?
We did. We did. I'm a lady now. A regular lady.
Well.
They could put me in Ladies' Home Journal.
And you could talk all about what ladies do at home, couldn't you?
Exactly. Ironing. And dishes.
Uh-huh.
And, taking care of children. And making meals for handsome husbands. And those cheating husbands. And not having enough money for the rent. And having to run from the law. And broken dishes. And drinking too much.
We go to the private room of Barbara de Gaulle, where she and Sally have a little meeting.
Get comfortable, Stein.
Who made that?
Somebody who loves me. How do you feel about me, Stein?
You knew it was my time to be up for parole.
You'll be up for parole soon enough. I hear you're a little confused where you stand in the system, Stein.
Some things have happened that have led to confusion.
Like your stupidness?
I ain't stupid.
No, you know what? I didn't think you were. I got a little proposal for you.
Yeah?
See, Big Sister isn't filtering you any more reefer. She don't got no more connections. But I got all the connections. And I want all the dough. Got me? She also doesn't have any more power. Got me?
Yeah?
You understand what I'm saying, Stein? If somebody were to kick her off her little perch, that canary would fall right to the ground. Got me?
Yeah?
You could be the hawk, girl. Be the hawk.
Be the hawk.
Yeah. I'd like to see a little bit of a fight, maybe. A little shake-up of power. Are you up for it?
Yeah? Is there anything else you want?
Oh, I'll let you know. Yeah, no, not that. You'll get as much reefer as you want. Just take Big Sister down and do it hard.
We return to the office of Harold Whitaker and his pre-parole board hearing meeting with Delilah White.
We meet again, Delilah.
I hope this meeting won't won't send me down to solitary confinement, but rather release me like a dove.
Poetic.
Poetic. Poetic and beautiful.
Accounts of peculiar behavior, isolation. But we made some progress again. In solitary, didn't we?
I counted very high.
All the way to 30, didn't you?
30 days. I had dreams. Dreams of home and man and freedom.
What did you dream?
Walking the straight and narrow. Doing good. Going to church.
Well, it's all right. Look, I know I have somewhat of a personal investment in this since, well, I'm partially the reason you got into solitary in the first place, but...
By partial, do you mean 100% responsible? Sir.
Something along those lines. But, Lyle, I think you have to ask yourself, by abandoning this, is it worth it? Or would you spend an eternity in confinement? Just for what you tried to pursue with me.
We were pursuing it with one another.
Till that to the scar on your face.
What are you going to tell the parole board, sir? Please, 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 please tell them that I can go free and work and walk among the regular women. I just need some breast powder.
Unfortunately, Delilah, that's not my say. But I think the first step is to show them the scar and not be ashamed of it. After all, none of us are perfect.
We go out to the yard where Bertie, Gina now confront Kenny Nichols.
Where are you going?
Just over here. Just exercising. Minding my own business. Getting strong.
Were you minding your own business in your cell last week?
Yes, ma'am.
When, Eileen happened to tell you something? About Bertie and me?
Yes, ma'am.
You like to talk, don't you, Penny?
I love to talk because I have so much to say. I like to tell stories. I like to be nice to people, make friends.
Yeah. Do you like to breathe air?
I do. It's nice. Out here in the yard in the night.
Penny, wouldn't it just be awful if one day you were in the shower and, golly gee, someone took a lead pipe to your head and repeatedly hit that nappy head over and over again until the shower was bloody red? Wouldn't that be just awful?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you like better, Penny? Yapping your mouth or breathing?
I like breathing. One thing you don't realize, Miss Big Sister Bertie, is I overheard you two. You two talking. And I know Big Frankie He ain't giving Miss Barbara the money anymore. And you done lost your power.
You didn't hear nothing. That didn't happen, Penny Nichols. You're going crazy.
I'm not going crazy.
You know who else is going to be allergic to breathing? Miss Eileen.
No.
Oh, yes. What are you going to do? Take Gina and I right here? In the time that you can spread this around? Do it.
The parole board is in town. We meet them for the first time. 3 gentlemen, upstanding gentlemen of the community, there to review the cases of the inmates. First up, Miss Dottie Finnegan.
Finnegan. And a lady comes in through the door.
Not entirely sure what that was.
Now, Miss Finnegan, this here particular penal institution has been experiencing an alarming rate of recidivism amongst its former female wards. What assurances can you provide us that we won't be seeing you here again?
Recidiv.
Repeat offenders.
Sir, with all due respect, if I am to leave this glorious institution, I will take all of my learning and be a good and responsible citizen.
Are you being honest with us, ma'am, or you're making this up?
I am as honest as the day is long, sir.
Now, you say you're being honest, but on your record here it says you were recently in solitary confinement. Would you like to explain that? Please.
I had a lapse in judgment with the authorities of this glorious institution.
I see, and what's to say you won't have another lapse in judgment the moment that you step out of these walls?
Oh, because when I step out of these walls, I'm gonna breathe free.
Now, Ms. Finnegan, you do realize there's more to life as a law-abiding citizen than breathing the sweet air of freedom. What are you going to do once you are out of this institution to live a righteous and law-abiding life?
A righteous and law-abiding life. Well, I will join a church, and I will attend baseball games.
Miss Finnegan, do you have any skills so that you can live?
Yes. Well,
I'm
a very good cook. I'm quite a good cook, and before I was detained here at this glorious institution, I made my living as a cook.
Yes, but it says here, Miss Finnegan.
Excuse me if I may. Do you have anyone to live with outside?
Yes.
Are you lying? It says on your record that you don't. No one could be found that would take you in.
My family's all dead. I'm a hard worker, and I could get a job, and it was just a mix-up, and I needed the money, and
restaurant is going to hire a cook who was caught taking money out of the register after closing the restaurant where she was employed.
But I can fry up fish like nobody's business, and I can stretch half a side of beef to last a month and a half, and
I'm sorry, ma'am. Denied.
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 Next up, Delilah White.
The lady enters through the door.
Another one. Mr. Delilah White.
Present.
Have a seat, please. Oh my. What happened to your face?
Well, I was eating lunch and I was very hungry. And my spoon went very fast. And I'm afraid I've given myself a little shiner.
That's more than a little shiner there, Miss White. It's quite a gash, really.
It's just a little shiner, sir, from a spoon full of oatmeal.
Ms. White, clearly an injury of that sort would prevent one from working in a job that involves dealing with the general public. What skill set do you have that would permit you to be gainfully employed in the outside world?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Did you just say my face would somehow impede me from interacting with the general public? You see, we don't have many mirrors here. And I'm certain that I healed to look just like a flower slightly wilted.
Well, yes, that's very pretty, ma'am. But, what is your offense? Why are you in here?
My offense was a misunderstanding.
Well, why don't you tell us about it right here? Go on.
My husband went away and didn't come back for several years. And I needed to make ends meet, and I'm afraid that certain gentlemen like to give pretty girls gifts.
Is that what they're calling prostitution now?
It was misunderstanding.
Not according to the governor of California, who you solicited according to these notes.
It was Christmas time. There was eggnog and gin. People were all getting crazy. He must have misunderstood.
Yes, Miss White, we've all been dazzled in the glow of Christmas in Sacramento.
Silver bells. It's Christmas time. It's Sacramento.
That's very pretty, ma'am.
Very pretty. Very pretty Delilah White. Very pretty Delilah White.
Miss White, I must say that in your current condition, I don't expect you to have much opportunity to commit your previous crime. I don't see how any man would want you. But I also don't see how you've shown us that you're going to be able to support yourself outside of these walls yet. You haven't expressed any interest in any other skills or work.
I have skills. I could work. I could marry a man. Maybe once. Maybe my.
We go to the inner thoughts and mind. Delilah White.
I could be a bride.
Tim,
I'm sorry, Ms. White. While you were off in a daze staring wildly out the window, we did confer a little bit. We're just not convinced that you're ready to embrace the freedoms and responsibility of our great America outside of the system.
I'm the man of the ball!
Man, control yourself.
The man of the ball!
Exit!
I'm the man of the ball! The man of the ball!
Denied?
Join us next week. Will Delilah White really lose her mind? Is Birdie lost her mojo? And what ever happened to Frank Banter? Join us next week for the answers in Lady Lockup.